Increasingly, the Celtics' big three have become Rajon Rondo's supporting cast. Rondo, no nickname, no nonsense, just numbers.
His domination of the series continues.
As Rondo looks to vault his squad to a series lead, the Cavs may counter with the king.
For me, I don't have a problem with taking Rondo. I would love to.
Will LeBron get the call? Will the Cavs restore natural order? It's Game 5, and the drama is real. Episode number 5 in the Smash playoff series, LeBrondo. LeBron James and the Cavs, Rajon Rondo and the Celtics tied up at 2 apiece.
The basketball world is still talking about the historic performance of the Celtics' Rajon Rondo in Sunday's Game 4 in Boston. Our Taco Bell starting lineups for the Celtics, still looking for a scoring impact, 87-87 on Sunday, as they withstood, defended by Neal and the rebound.
Minutes, but Kevin Garnett along with Rasheed Wallace. And the reason for that, you've got 2 big men now that can shoot the basketball from the perimeter. So when Rondo penetrates, he can kick out to a shooting big man. You let Cleveland's defense get set, you got a problem.
And there is Rondo high in the air, and big baby Glenn. It'll be on Davis as Rondo comes back into the game for the Celtics, replacing Tony Allen. And Rondo still looking for his first points.
Dick, if you go back to these first 20 minutes of play, often he's got to make decisions. Am I holding it too long and not getting the other guys involved, or am I doing what I'm supposed to do?
Ray Allen with off the screen.
Floor. There's a double on one side. He keeps going, a single screen on the other side, a quick catch and release. Ray Allen,
who hasn't scored in this game. Ray Allen, tough three! A tough three with a defender right on his wing.
All of a sudden, pick and roll one way, the back pick flare opens him up just momentarily. Parker tries to recover.
Celtics is Sheldon Williams in the waning seconds. They don't want to get anyone to 6 here. Who would have ever thought that Rondo and James would not really have any impact offensively in this first half?
Nick, I do want to remind you about one thing. There is another half of basketball coming up for LeBron James. He may do something there.
Well, you think? Sheldon Williams with a lay-in on a good feed from Rondo. So Rondo gets the assist, and it's 4 for the Celtics.
And you say why, Dick? The answer is because he's reading what the defense gives, and then he plays the game accordingly.
Ray Allen from the corner, hitting a 3 to start the third quarter.
Where those 50-50 balls, ones that bounce on the floor, Ray Allen fading to the deep corner, launches that high arcing 3.
Up 3 fouls in this game. Celtics lead is 10, and here is Rondo in traffic. Foul, the basket counts. And the first points of the game for Rajon Rondo, who had the amazing triple-double on Sunday, and he gives the Celtics a chance to open up a 13-point lead.
He almost loses the ball right here on his hip, right there, but he gets control of it enough to hang in the air and finish it off. Right here is where he almost loses it, comes up with it, banks it off the glass, the chance for the 3-point play.
And speaking of 3 in court, and have the pace going in their way. And James short with it, and Rondo.
The right call.
9 on the clock. And Garnett inside from Rondo, getting the field goal. And now getting a little, before it's too late, 60-46, and a lot of time left. But the way the Celtics are controlling the tempo and play of this game, as Rondo hitting the shot. And the Celtics lead 62-46 in the crowd with 4 here in the third quarter. And it's a lead of 13. 5 minutes have gone by here in the third. Here is Rondo knifing his way in for the layup. And that's the kind of style we didn't see in the first half.
On the face of Tom Thibodeau, the assistant coach of the Boston Celtics, because he knew that was going to be LeBron's first basket, and he's fearful. Nice late pass that time. Garnett inside to Rondo for the easy score. Thibodeau.
So Rondo, he too has blossomed here in this third quarter, with Gibson guarding him, going up to draw the foul, and that's exactly what he does, and going over quickly to bring up.
The day before in practice, he said, I've never trying to get the defender on Rondo out of there. Rondo said there were 3 other green jerseys on the other side. I had nowhere to go.
And here's Garnett. And you talked about him at halftime.
Just don't expect that you're going to come home tied up 2-2 in your building with over 20,000 people there waiting for you to perform well and have one of these nightmare-type nights.
And added to it as Ray Allen hits a three, his fifth of the game. 3 Cavaliers. Garnett loses it. And here is LeBron James with Rondo defending him. And they're going to call the foul.
You'll chip away at it, and then you'll see the ability to attack in the fourth quarter.
And you always know that explosion could happen with LeBron James. It hasn't happened yet. Rondo knocks the ball away.
Was squared up to the basket, knocked it down.
And there is Allen going behind, tapped out by Parker into the hands of the Celtics again. Allen goes behind to Rondo. Rondo for 3. He's got it, a big one. And Rondo hits a 3.
Out for jump shots.
Perkins and Allen go out. Allen has scored 22. And Rasheed Wallace, who has 4 fouls, has come in. And the offensive foul called against Varejao, and that'll be 3 on him. This has been a game of consternation for Mike Brown. Certainly has given the Celtics the offensive spark that they lacked from him in the series. Here's Rondo looping it in, almost off his elbow.
Yeah, I think
like he did in game 3. He was the playmaker early. Here's another turnover on the part of the Cavaliers, and Rondo will lay it in. So Rondo now with 16 points, 13. And Rondo, really a humble guy. And David Aldridge talked about how he has taken over and really been a respected leader. Very smart in school. In fact, he was even bored in high school and in college, a math whiz. So the intelligence has carried him well as he really has made his mark in this series.
Yeah, early on, Doc said he certainly had a lot of questions when we were talking about how we're going to play this and how we're going to play that and how we're going to do this. He said,
worst home playoff loss in Cavaliers history, and it's the Boston Celtics who will take a 3-2 lead going home for Game 6 on Thursday night. 6 players in double figures for the Celtics, paced by Ray Allen's 25. He had 6 threes. Boston Celtics, and our final score once again, the Celtics 120, the Cavaliers 88. So for Mike Fratello and David Aldridge, I'm Dick Stockton saying goodnight from Cleveland. You've been watching the NBA on TNT. Now let's send it to Ernie Johnson in Atlanta.